It took us a little while today to get kind of up and leveled out, didn't it?
It did. On more than one point, been a while since we've flown. Plane's been in annual for almost 3 months, and looked like it was going to be something simple. Ended up being, they found some oil in a couple of the cylinders, and they tore down the left side, and ended up just replacing all 3 of the left side cylinders, and parts on back order, this and that and the other. It just took it a long time. And so anyway, it's good to be flying. I did a test flight, and then went ahead and got some takeoff and landings to get current again, and kind of get the motor broke in. Just took a few little flights, just local, just to kind of do that, because we knew we were taking this longer trip.
Yeah. So you are, this morning we're kind of headed into the sun. Good thing you have your new Parr for the course sunglasses on.
Yeah, they're a little bit darker, and I know we did a review on the Flying Eyes, and I hope people didn't take that as a negative.
And we haven't had a chance, because we haven't really taken a trip since we did that review on the Flying Eyes. And I will say, Flying Eyes was wonderful. They just happened to see the video, and they reached out to us and offered to give us their pair, and
so they were going to send us replacement lenses where it had that little lamination line in it, which it was one of those deals. That was very commendable. I appreciate them doing that.
Oh yeah, they were.
But if you notice in the videos, if we're flying into the sun, you could see through, and my eyes, and I was getting blinded. That's why I like these. They're a little bit darker. And so it's like when I need sunglasses, I need sunglasses. So these are the Parr for the course. They got our logo on the side up, very very discreet looking. We actually had purched, in order to make them, 100 pair of them.
I know, we've got lots of them.
And to recap too, our swag, we had shirts and hats and these sunglasses now, but the store that was manufacturing our shirts, they really weren't in the website business.
Right.
And they kind of did it as a favor a little bit, but they finally said, hey, we just don't get enough volume on your stuff to warrant a website. So we're not real sure what we're going to do right now. There's things that are affiliated with YouTube that, I'm not 100% sure of the quality. We all of our stuff's embroidered, and it's all sport tech and all. So we got to do a little research. I guess we could figure out, hey, if you message us and want a pair of sunglasses, I don't know, $25 and we'll pay the shipping on them as long as they're in the U.S.
Right.
Okay, 637 to send a power subscription means 3,000. Is it clear to ordering?
And then the shirts and stuff, we still got a few in stock, and we can always order them for people. So we may do some little thing through Google Apps or something, Google Docs, and show pictures of everything, and just have to contact us direct. So anyway, we're just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we weren't making anything off the swag. Actually, we were losing money off the swag, but
it's okay.
But it was okay,
But definitely want to give a shout out to Flying Eyes customer service for
their
reaching
customer
out.
service is great. It was just, everybody knows I'm cheap. The only reason why I even wore them is,
I gave them to you.
Yeah, you gave them to me. And this isn't a slam against Flying Eyes. I just won't spend $200 for a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah.
And Janis kind of surprised me with them, and I was kind of like, man, them things are $200-something, and it was kind of like, I don't know, it's just me, that's just a lot of money for sunglasses for me. So anyway, I guess that's that's that on that part of it. Kind of catch everybody up there.
So, our summer plans, we are going to learn to sail. We're taking all of our ASA courses.
Yeah.
So we can bareboat charter.
Bareboat charter, yeah. I know last Christmas before last, we had a couple little free videos and said learning to sail. That wasn't a learn to sail. We just chartered a little catamaran for a couple, 3 days to see if we would like it. Yeah, with the captain, to see if we'd like it. And he kind of showed us a few things.
Yeah.
You know, enough to go, do we want to do this or not? And we didn't do a whole lot of sailing because there wasn't much wind. We ended up motoring more than anything.
Yeah.
But
it still let us experience. We spent a couple of nights. We spent one in the marina, and then a couple of nights on the hook.
Yeah.
And so it was enough for us to get a taste of it.
Just a good taste to see if we wanted to spend the money to actually officially learn how to sail. But because your schedule, we have to do it June, July time frame, and we didn't want to do it like in Florida because, you know, we wanted to go somewhere nice.
Or up the East Coast, we could have done it up there, you know, so.
But we kind of wanted to go somewhere where we would experience sailing, and so we're going to the Grenadines, actually, specifically Grenada, to the school, and it's called LTD, Living the Dream. And so yeah, we'll be there for over a week. Depending on how well we do, we'll have some free fun time. But if we don't do real well, it'll be in the books. Because there's tests. It's just like getting your pilot's license. There's written tests and there's practical tests. And
we have the books now, so we've been doing some studying, and there's a lot of it. I think in practical application will make more sense, but
I'm not much of a reader and comprehend and understand. I can kind of gloss over something, then physically do it, then come back and reread it, then it'll make sense. I just can't read something, and I'm just not a good written test taker anyway.
John went and bought us some rope so that we could
lines.
I was going to say it's lines in the sailing world. So we've been practicing knots a little bit.
Just kind of, some of Boy Scouts kind of came back to me a little bit.
Yeah.
But there's 3 or 4 main knots you got to be very proficient at. But again, it's the same thing. When we're there and we're actually doing it in the application of what it's designed for, just sitting around making knots to me is not fun. Doing knots on the boat for the useful purpose, that's how I learn.
Right.
So I'm sure there's other people who go, no, I can just read it and I'm fine. Other people probably like me, they got to actually have that on.
Oh, and there's parts of it too when they're showing you a diagram on this picture on a boat and they're pointing to something like, what are they pointing to? So.
Yeah. Well, at least we won't be totally in the dark when we get there. We'll have a little bit.
But the plan is when we finish our sailing courses, like you said, if we pass everything, we will charter a boat for a few days afterwards. The person that kind of does all the booking and stuff, talking to her, I asked her, I said, that's kind of what we thought about. What do you think of that? She goes, well, next week I have a couple that I'm doing the same thing for. So I said, okay, we'll go with it. And
we're going with the premise that at least one of us. Because some may ask, well, why are you both getting your license to do that? It's kind of like, well, we just upped our odds that one of us will get it. One of us can ride on the coattails of the other.
There you go.
But I think it helps too that you're both licensed or certified to do it. That way, when we bareboat charter, it's not just one person. You know, they'll see that both people have demonstrated that they can handle the boat on their own. Even.
Right. They say pilots are really good at the courses. They say, "Oh, you won't have any trouble." So I'm planning on not having any problems.
Yeah, but you know me and Tess.
Well, we know at least 2 other pilots that they and their wife have gone, and they both did the courses, and they're doing the either they are part owners or else they're in a charter, you know, like field moorings, that type of thing.
Well, one guy in Nebraska, Colin, he flies a Cirrus. Him and a couple of guys actually went in and bought a Leopard 50, and so they actually put it in charter service for people like ourselves to bareboat charter. And then Tim, he flies a Honda Jet. He went down to BVI and sails. Malibu pilot. They, I think, are getting theirs or have already.
They've gotten it now, but
and they're thinking about doing that, maybe even living aboard for a while. And we had talked about that, but what we discovered is if we did that, you'd have to be on the boat for like several months, because if you keep it in Florida, it takes several days to get to the Bahamas or the Exumas, and then you spend a few weeks in the Bahamas, and then you got to get back.
Yeah.
Well, doing it this way, you get in their system, and we can go look for the general area we want to sail in, and don't worry about trying to get the boat there. The boat is already there.
Right.
And
right.
So
like we're dying to go to the Med. We really want to get a few sails under our belt, and then we want to go to the Med.
And they have boats in the Mediterranean. They have them in Taiwan, and in the Middle East. They got them all over.
Right.
And so anyway, that's kind of the direction we're going right now. Eventually, I don't know, we may get a boat, but it's kind of like, are you going to fly or are you going to boat? It's going to be kind of hard to do both just from the logistics on it. So anyway, that's kind of what we're kind of planning and looking for. Hopefully that'll work out. Or we'll do it and go, nah, this ain't for us. I don't know.
Really, to be honest with you, the certification, the cost of that, and the fact that we're on a boat for a week, it's not that big of a cost.
It's not terrible if you kind of treat it as a working, learning vacation.
Right.
And now if you're just going there, just that's the reason why we wanted to go somewhere nice.
Yeah.
If we were just to go somewhere, let's say in Florida, and all we're going to do is go out in the Atlantic, it wouldn't be a vacation to me.
Oh.
That would just be kind of like, I'm going there and I'm just learning how to sail, and then to me it'd be a lot of money just for that.
Yeah. So far, this company, Living the Dream, they've been really good and very helpful, and so with them, we will go into some little small islands, and some local people will cook for us, and we'll go into some local restaurants. So do a lot of the stuff we like to do. We'll be able to snorkel.
Yeah.
There'll be opportunities, days to snorkel. So anyway, like you said, it's a working vacation. So
yeah, because even in the evenings, if we're not eating on the boat, we do visit. It's still a debrief, what they're saying, and you're still learning some stuff while you're eating. So it's like 24/7 almost.
Yeah. Well, you think about it, when you get on the dinghy to go ashore, there's the whole lesson of the dinghy, you know.
How to approach and your routing and tying up and all. I mean, that part of it I don't think is going to be a problem or an issue, but I think we're going to be on a 40 or 45 foot boat, and so anyway, it'll be a good learning experience. We're looking forward to it.